Welcome back to Shenanigans, everybody.
Hi.
Am I under arrest?
No, sir. But if you're this man's companion, you may wish to come with us anyway.
Yeah, Dave's probably like crying slightly.
All right. So, Dave, you are brought outside.
Yeah.
Unwillingly.
Seems like the damp, dreary day has picked up into a full-fledged rainstorm. Complete with thunder and lightning.
Sad bard in the rain.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone want to collect any rainwater?
Can I collect it and mail it to my other character?
No.
No.
I collect it in a vial to remind. It's a special.
It's worth something. It's worth something. Actually, it's not. That is 0 GP value, but it's
worth something to Ryan. Okay. So soon the 3 musicians are outside with the now, because the guard outside, 4 royal guards. The driver. Ryan steps outside. And what about you, Niarb? What are you doing?
I'm going to come back through the soup shop. Both my plans to disrupt this failed. So I'm going to be observing to see what I can see. I figure there's a decent chance that the prince is just having a big party and these guys are gathering musicians in the only way they know how. You know, when all you have is a hammer, blah, blah, blah. But I'm watching to see what happens once they're outside. I act unobtrusive. I just pretend to be doing some stupid task outside, even if it's just like mucking in the mud with my stick or something.
Okay.
Just something people would expect kobolds to do.
All right. So one of the guards goes over to the wagon, not the wagon, the carriage, and opens the door a bit and looks to the 3 musicians and says, "Would you please enter the carriage, gentlemen?"
I'm gonna look at the other 2 and go, yo, if we all just like do passive resistance, man, we can just sit down. They can't take all of us, man.
The first 2 exchange nervous looks
No, we
and
won't
slowly begin to crawl in. Pretty soon it's just Dave and the 4 guards kind of box
Is this
you
a
in.
4-strong carriage?
Yes, it's got a team of 4 horses.
Okay,
And it's a
Dave's
nice
Dave's
carriage.
gonna sort of like be like this against the door, just like, no, I don't wanna.
Sir! It's not what you think! Please, just go in the carriage, sir!
Could I fit inside if I wanted to? If it were...
Wave, I said hello.
I can't hear.
Can I get inside? Well, basically, yeah. I mean, I recognize the Fed's authority to arrest Dave here, but I kind of, yeah. So I'm playing out scenarios, and like I'm moving rate 6. I cannot run after these guys if they take Dave to the Capitol. Like they'll have him executed or whatever, or thrown in jail. And I'll show up like a week later, huffing and puffing down the road. Can I fit into the carriage?
No.
2?
No.
That's not a thing.
You're too big to fit in the carriage, Ryan. You're 9 feet tall.
I gotta stop making these characters that are too fat to participate. It's a bad habit.
Alright, so Dave's just basically like spreading, you know, like those videos you see of like dogs trying to not have a bath and just.
Right. Okay.
I was just imagining a cartoon character holding like.
If I could get them to draw a weapon, I'd feel justified in attacking these guards, fighting these guards off. But until then, they seem to be in the right. Maybe.
Okay. Well, the guards aren't trying to force you in, Dave. They just like box you in, and are not letting you go anywhere. One of them gives an exasperated sigh when the carriage door opens a little bit further, and a extraordinarily well-dressed man in like a purple double-breasted jacket pokes his head outside and says in like the most refined and distinguished voice you've ever heard, "Sir, would you please step in? I would like to speak with you."
Who are you, man?
"I'm the prince."
I have like immediately like stand at attention and salute.
Wait,
I think I take a knee.
Oh, what did
something.
anybody just say? Oh,
We did
man.
say, sir, we told you the prince wanted to see you. Twice.
Yeah, I was busy holding the table at that point, man. Okay, look, I just don't deal well with a confrontation. You could have just said, man, it's chill,
Dave,
man.
this got very out of hand. You should have just gone with these men in the first place.
Yo, I don't go off with strangers. What do you think I am, dude?
All right, so
The prince is there kind of holding the door open expectantly.
Okay, I'm like, oh, no, get in the carriage.
Dave Growl, the lute player who made the prince wait for him.
All right.
The prince, the penultimate step on the head to the ladder of authority of the realm.
This is your time, Niarb. Set the plan into motion.
All right. Inside the carriage, the sounds of the rain kind of melt away. There's some really wonderful, is it incense or massage oil or perfume? But there's this like great smell throughout here. It's really relaxing. There's a couple of bottles of champagne on ice sitting around, already opened. There's a little chocolate bar with various levels of dark chocolate resting on it. And also you see kind of on a rack on the ceiling of this carriage are all sorts of different musical instruments.
Okay. While this is happening, just so I'm ready in case, depending on how this goes, I'm hooking up Dick Emmett to the carriage, getting the carriage ready. I'm throwing a tarp in a couple of big tarps into the back not of the carriage. I'm sorry, of our wagon here. Throwing a couple of tarps into the back of our wagon.
Okay. On the inside, well, first before we go to the inside, Ryan, what is the captain doing?
He's stood back up. I'm standing back up, but I'm out in the rain outside of the carriage. Okay. It's not moving, is it?
No, it's sitting still.
But it's a hot thing. It's still, the engine's on, right? The horses are still hooked up.
Right. But the guards are
pooping in the road or whatever they're doing.
There's 3 guards on the side of the door near Shenanigans, near you, and one moves to the other side to.
I think I'm like standing next to. I was right next to the door, right, when
right.
Dave got in. I mean, I guess it's me and then the guards that were the guard that was pushing him in there. I think I'm stood back up and I'm like I'm standing like at attention next to the door, getting rained on and waiting, trying to. I guess I don't know if I can hear.
You're a hippo. I'm guessing you don't really care about the rain.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, a positive for you.
Right. Inside, the prince says, "So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to find the best musician in the land. I'm holding a competition. I want the best musician to work with me on my next album." Are any of you interested in joining our little competition?
So, like, what's the like? So the reward is what being on your album, man. Any monetary rewards or anything, dude?
I have no need for money. I was going to give you all the sales. Well, the winner. The person who works with me could just have the money.
The money for what? For like, what's an album anyway? Do you mean like a songbook?
There are substantial cash rewards if you are indeed found to be the best musician in the land, if that is your only concern.
Is this going where I think it's going?
Yo,
but I think that's kind of a sellout attitude, really.
We can't live on art. Look, you're rich, dude, okay? You can afford to just, like, be all, like, high-minded and shit, man. We gotta eat. I slept on a bench last night, dude.
Sorry, I shouldn't
might have been drunk. But, mostly because I couldn't afford a room. Definitely not because I spent all my money on beer. No. Anyway, yeah.
That's probably why you're one of the better musicians, then. Because you care more about the art than making money. And that's what I'm here looking for.
Yeah, dude. Okay, you know what, dude? I'm in. Yeah, you got me. Yeah.
The other 2 are like, yeah, I'm in. The prince nods, says, "Excellent. We'll be back in 3 weeks with all the other musicians. We'll be holding the competition here in this bar.
Cool. What? In Shenanigans? Dude.
Yes.
Cool. The acoustics are really good in there, man. Good choice.
Excellent. Well, if you would please exit now. It's time for my perfume bath. And he looks
Perfume?
towards the door.
Dave's just like, perfume bath? Isn't that stuff like really bad for your skin, dude?
No, it's quite nice. Now, if you please, I'm a busy man.
Okay, dude. Dave just kind of stumbles out, slightly confused, just like,
All right.
that dude is weird. What his name is?
All right. You exit. The other guys exit. The two other musicians are talking to themselves very quickly. They give you a dirty, competitive look, like you're not gonna get this. This
Dave's
is
just like,
ours.
eh.
And then
Easy come, easy go, man. It's cool.
they push their way back inside. The guards, having seen this all end, one of them keeps an eye on Ryan while the other three get inside the carriage. Then the one watching Ryan gets in front of the carriage, and the carriage begins to move. Niarb, you've been busily assembling Dick Emmett to the wagon.
Assembling.
Okay.
And now you see all this done.
Okay, so I see Dave get out. Okay, so I'll disassemble Dick Emmett from the wagon. Since apparently I don't have to have a wagon chase.
Okay, Dave will just sort of like spot you doing this and just sort of come ambling around and be like, dude, I'm in like a...
Did the prince pardon you for the murders?
What murders? What? No, oh no, dude, no. There's like this music competition, and like I'm gonna be in it, and like the winner's gonna record an album with the prince. He's a weird guy, kind of short too.
I think you can download those
An
on your
album?
iPhone.
I don't know, man. I think he meant like a songbook. You like write the songs down, and the bards can.
Is he an artist?
Yeah, man, he is.
A musical artist?
Yeah, what's his name? The Prince.
I think he just goes by Prince.
He's kind of eccentric, but
Prince what?
just the
Wicthron the Threnta?
I think it's a mononym.
Wicthron? Who's
I
in
don't.
charge here?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I heard he writes his name with some weird squiggle, but dodgy handwriting, man. Dodgy handwriting.
Doesn't everybody?
No, like a really weird squiggle.
I don't know. I'm illiterate. I mean, don't tell anyone. I'm kind of self-conscious about it.
Well, man. I mean, your hands are kind of. I mean, you must.
I can't hold normal pens. It's
Yeah, you need.
You made a character with skills and powers and a proficiency slot.
I went with the regular. I spent them all on weapons.
You've got big beefy hippo hands, so you need a big pen, like really, like a foot. You want the special sort of finger grips on it.
Is there anything you guys would like to do right now?
Well, I want to hear from Dave what happens. I'm listening to all this.
Yeah, so Dave's just like just giving you this like the usual Dave sort of rambling and weird and odd details, but not the actual It's Dave's just being Dave right now as he describes it. It's just like and then there was all these musical instruments on the ceiling, man. It was pretty cool. It was some sweet shit, and they was having a perfume bath, which is like weird, and like I heard you shouldn't overdo that shit because it like puts women off, but I don't know. Weird guy, man. Weird guy.
Yeah.
But, apparently there's going to be like money in it if we win. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yes, the current ruling class is a bit eccentric and wasteful.
I know, right, dude?
That might be why some people feel they should be overthrown, and the old order should be replaced.
What is this?
Right order.
Dave just looks completely blank, just like.
What you are suggesting is treason.
Oh no, I'm not saying that it should happen. I'm just saying some people think that they're going to do that.
Yeah, little dude, you shouldn't go around saying that though, man. Somebody might get the wrong idea.
Yes, like the prince's secret police. Or
That's
not so
true.
secret police.
I should remain quiet for now. So are you performing your own music? Are you performing with the prince? Is there a pre-assigned song?
Man, I don't know. Should I? I don't know, man. Should I like write something special for the thing, or, dude, I don't know.
Perhaps you should.
I don't know, man. I mean, geez, I don't know.
Are you guys all standing outside in the rain? I know Ryan doesn't mind, but the rest of you guys are getting soaked.
Yeah, I think we get back into
I don't care all that much.
Dave's just
You
kind
are
of thinking, yeah, Dave's just like a bit out of it, so it's just like, is it? Oh man, it's kind of down.
What adventures, Neil?
I say, is it just me or in this light, does the rain look kind of purple to you? Perhaps you could write a song about that.
You want to get your eyes tested, man, but maybe a little bit.
Perhaps you could write a song about that.
Maybe I could, yeah.
The prince might like that.
Okay. So eventually you guys make your way back in, but Dave, when you get to your table, you find that your loot is broken. It has been, the neck of it has been snapped in half, and the strings have been cut.
Son of a... Fuck! God damn it!
Don't worry, I'm sure this can be fixed.
I throw it on the floor, and I look at the other two musicians,
They're up on stage already performing again.
but I'm looking at them like,
They do not meet your gaze, and it might be a little suspicious how they don't meet your gaze.
those sons of bitches. You don't mess with a man's loot. You just don't, man, okay? That shit's sacred.
You think they intentionally sabotaged your instrument?
Hell yeah.
Well,
Look
guess
at
you'll
it.
have
They
to
look
use
good.
one of your backups.
One of my what?
One of your other loots.
Yo, I don't have any other loots. I just bought this one, man. My other one went up in smoke last goddamn week.
Only just the one?
Yeah,
He's a poor warrior that goes into battle with only one sword.
this is a loot, not a sword, dude.
This is a metaphor. Sorry, I'm not very good at this.
No, you're not wrong. Oh, dude, right. Shit, I need to get another loot. God damn it. Where the hell am I going to get a loot, man? The second hand shop
Do
already
you
had
have
that
money?
one.
Because I certainly don't.
I got like 25 gold. I doubt it's enough for a new loot.
We could go on a quest to get you an epic loot or something.
On a quest for epic loot.
Yeah, go
Well,
like, down
unless I
some
can find a
legendary
loot
materials.
somewhere for like 25 gold, that's what we're going to have to do, because like I loot's more than 25 gold, isn't it?
Near has some money if you need some money to get a
Yeah, but the store's all out of loots, man.
Maybe we could see if we could find that gnome that played the tuba. I vastly prefer to that instrument.
Yo, I can't play the tuba, dude. Okay,
It's probably fortunate that the loot was broken anyways. It's a sign. You have to move on.
I can't learn to play the damn tuba in like 3 weeks or whatever the hell it is. Okay, I can't learn to play the goddamn tuba. And also, if I'm playing the tuba, I can't sing. I'm a bard. Singing's part of it,
The
right?
tuba is superior to singing. It covers all of your bases.
Don't take music advice from a hippo.
I'm not taking music. I'm just trying to think of a really good insult for a hippo. Right. Anyway, look, we need to. Okay, little dude.
Perhaps we could design a new specialized loot.
Maybe. I don't know if I could make a loot, but like
Perhaps one with a flamethrower enclosed.
Dave just
Does anyone know an engineer?
wasn't there a gnome in the town that like made stuff?
Yes, with a tuba. He
No,
can
not
fix the
that one.
flamethrower.
Now much engineering is for shit.
This is a great plan.
You're thinking of Gunderflunk,
Flamethrower.
Chloe.
Yeah.
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 The guy
Yeah.
who made the peg leg for Simon.
Was he the one who got married?
Yes, he was.
Was he the one that murdered somebody and did a runner?
I don't think so. I think that might have been you.
Oh no, that was the other one. That was the orc, wasn't it? Sorry, I get my weddings mixed up.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so he should be still in town, right?
Yeah.
Gnomish engineering is for shit.
Well, little dude, look, can you make a loot, little dude?
I might be able to find someone to make some designs for you.
Okay, well, we'll maybe little dude, maybe. I tell you do that. We're gonna go and talk to the gnome just in case, because like this is kind of an emergency. So like we'll go and talk to him and see what he can do. There's no point in there's no harm in like splitting up, right? And seeing what we can do. Yeah.
Okay.
Cover all the options, dude. Cover all the options, right?
Well, you guys have a week until they get back here.
I thought it was 3 weeks.
Okay.
It's going to be 1 week. If I said 3, that was a speako.
I think you said 3. but-
I meant 1.
Damn it. Right. Okay.
Okay, well, in that time, I'll certainly suggest affixing a crossbow to it.
No, I'm fixed. I'm fixated on the
Oh
flame.
man, other explode the flamethrower, yeah.
Because I'm basically thinking full Mad Max now. Just strap me to the front of a cart and put a muzzle on me.
Yeah.
So, you guys are talking loots and whatnot. And in the crowded room, your voice is overheard by someone at a table behind you who just kicks back in their chair, goes, "Psst, hey, you guys are looking for a loot?
Yeah, man.
I know a guy that can get you anything you need for a price."
Okay. Okay. What
Sorry,
kind of
but I
price?
think we're really looking for custom work here.
What sort of custom work you looking for?
Loot.
Flamethrowers affixed to a tuba.
Not a tuba, a goddamn loot. Don't listen to the
We're going with the with the crossbow idea. You think you could strap?
Right. Okay. Don't listen to the hippo. He doesn't know what he's talking about, right, man? I'm the one this is gonna be for. Okay.
So you need a loot that shoots fire?
That will be kind of cool. Yeah.
I know a guy that can get that for you. For a price.
Okay. Will we see the work up front? Because like, I've been ripped off before, man.
You can see
I
the
wanna
work
see-
up front.
All right. Okay. What dude? Okay, I need some more details, man. I'm not just trusting you straight out of nowhere.
Why don't you come out back with me? It's a little, not quite the right place to be talking about this.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's go.
That's true. Why are we being solicited at a bar for purchase of the loot? This whole situation is quite suspicious.
Okay. He brings you into the back alley of Shenanigans.
Back alley loot dealer.
Dave, by the way, is plotting to do something terrible to the bards if he gets a chance.
So
Those
you guys
assholes.
need a good loot, right? One that shoots fire?
Shoots fire would be good, but like plays really well would be best.
Can do, can do. Now, there's a man you can meet. He can do this for you.
Is it still raining?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably put on the Rain soundtrack then.
In the alley in the rain.
In the alley in the rain. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-doo-doo. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-doo.
He comes round every other Saturday down the road, he says, kind of pointing in the direction of the road, but you're in an alley. Just outside of town at the crossroads. Meet him there at midnight next Tuesday. That would be
He said
tomorrow.
He goes through town on Saturday. Wait, tomorrow's not Tuesday. What are you? Tomorrow's
Saturdays.
Monday.
Saturday. Meet him down at the crossroads tomorrow, whatever day of the week it is. It doesn't matter.
So he comes through every night.
You know, do you want your flamethrower loot or not?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we want the loot. No worries, man.
Midnight.
Just ignore him.
Crossroads
Midnight.
outside of town.
Midnight.
With the cross.
Okay, man.
Got it.
Just be prepared to pay the cost.
All right, what is the cost, man?
He starts to walk backwards, saying, "The cost."
Why
As
are
he
you repeating
walks
yourself,
backwards
man?
down the alleyway.
You don't need to make the echo yourself. It just happens naturally if you're in a creepy hallway or next to a canyon.
He kind of just like dissolves into the darkness, and you lose sight of him.
Like supernaturally, or he just walks backwards until we can't see him anymore?
I mean, it's dark and it's rainy. He's a little
So,
creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be
So,
a little
like-
bit weird if he magically
Oh!
disappeared, but maybe. I don't
So,
know.
like, how much is a soul worth these days?
About 5,000 GP on the open market.
Okay. Cool, man. Cool.
Niarb, you've been oddly quiet.
I'm thinking, first, you are aware that there's already a musician with a flame-throwing lute who plays at Shenanigans.
What?
There's
There's already.
That would undoubtedly be trademark infringement. We'll have to go. We'll have to go with the catapult mounted tuba. I think that's our best option at this point. It's Plan D, I know, but just to be safe,
I am not playing the goddamn tuba, okay?
it'll have a catapult.
Also, Neil, does this mean I get Steve Vai to do my lute solos for me?
I don't know who that is.
Steve Vai.
Should I know that name?
Maybe.
Right, you're
I
making a
don't know.
Crossroads reference, right? The movie.
No, I don't know what that is.
Was I don't know Crossroads the movie. Is Steve Vai involved with that? He can shred the guitar and
Steve Vai is one of the best guitarists in the world.
Sure you're not thinking Stevie Ray Vaughan?
No, I'm thinking Steve Vai.
they're both guitar players. You know.
Yeah, Steve Vai is godlike.
Stevie Ray
But yeah,
Vaughan
he
is-
basically
Neil-
Crossroads-
Steve Vai is like
yeah, the movie Crossroads. He basically did all the guitar work for it. So, basically did the guitar for all the characters.
Neil thought he was going to redeem himself by dropping another name, but in actuality, he just sort of dug the hole deeper.
Yeah. Okay.
story of his life.
Yeah, Steve Vai is basically Steve Vai is basically the devil's guitarist. Okay. Anyway,
If you want, you could have a flame-throwing guitar, but
what's a guitar? I want a lute, man.
or a flame-throwing lute, but it's up to you. If you really want a flamethrower as opposed to something else,
Well, it'd be cool, man. And, like, when you do the solo, just and then it'd be awesome, man. It would be like metal. Well, actually, a metal lute would be really weird, so it'd be wood. But you'd probably want a bit of metal cladding on the top because, like, otherwise your lute might catch fire like properly, man. But yeah.
all right. So, I'll try to find my friend and see what he can come up with.
Okay, dude. Because like that guy with the crossroads and the sounded kind of dicey, man. Sounded kind of dicey.
Okay, so Neil, I'm gonna go up to my room, get out my paper and ink and stuff, and I'm gonna start working on a ultimate loot,
The ultimate loot.
the king of all other loots. I'm gonna be using my engineering my sculpting, which I got in order to try to like make more elaborate designs and better things like that. I'm going to try to incorporate the flamethrower.
Okay, but hold on.
Wait.
What? How do you make a flamethrower?
Do you wait? What?
A flame. Well, about the same way that we did it last time. It could have a flaming oil.
I think we need.
Pouch.
Wait, last time we made a flamethrowing loot before?
Jack had one. Don't you remember?
No.
Loots and Liars. Jack specifically had. In fact, you had it light some people on fire, causing our initial performance to end in chaos with a burned person.
I think it took engineers and weaponsmiths combined or something.
I think Jack just made it himself. But I've got a higher intelligence. I've got a higher intelligence. I've got my engineering skill.
There's no specific crafting skill for musical instruments, I don't think.
I would do like carpentry plus musical instruments, both together needed.
Yeah, I don't have. I also have musical instrument skill. I don't have the carpentry, so that's why I was going to make the design and then try to hire somebody else to make it.
Okay. Are you guys inside or outside, by the way, at this point?
I think we went back in after the guy.
Yeah, we probably was like
faded into the dark.
We've kind of argued our way inside.
So we're supposed to meet like the devil down by the crossroads at midnight.
He's not the devil. He's not the devil. We don't know that.
Or some okay.
Some dodgy guy.
And
as your head of security, I strongly advise against meeting under such auspicious circumstances. This would be the perfect opportunity for an ambush.
Yeah, man. Or it's the perfect opportunity to get like a really cool loot as well. You're like super suspicious, aren't you, dude? Now, before we do anything else, though, what are we gonna do about those assholes that broke my loot?
Yes, they should pay a price for their impudence.
What little dude?
It just seems they should pay to have your loot replaced since they broke it.
Can you prove that it was them that they broke your loot? Perhaps there were witnesses.
I'm going to ask the person who was at the table where the loot was. Yo, dude, did those guys break my loot?
Sorry, I didn't see anything.
I think it was
you know
them.
how it goes around here. No one sees anything.
Yeah, that's true, man. So
that's not true. There are many people in this room, and most of them have.
Yo, hold up, Hippo Boy. Hold up, Hippo Boy. Yo, would a gold piece make you remember anything?
Maybe.
Kink.
Oh yeah, those guys totally broke your loot.
Okay, cool. They're dead.
Very well. I believe that breaking their hands in recompense is justified in this region.
Well, what he said, I recommend not killing him. Desmond doesn't take too well to kill him.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, okay.
Bloodshed. I have a very large hammer if you would like to borrow it, Dave.
I don't think I can lift it.
The bar gets a little bit quiet as the hippo's been bellowing about breaking people's hands and letting out hammers. And people are kind of looking towards you right now, Ryan.
Dave's just kind of glaring at the bards like...
I mean, you're 9 feet tall and a hippo, so when you try and talk to the people sitting down, your voice has a bit of a carry.
That's fine. You know what? I've got a big scary hippo dude, offering to break hands for me. I'm just like...
The bar slowly picks back up again. People go back to their conversations.
Have the bards noticed this at all, by the way?
What?
Have the bards noticed this conversation at all?
It seems to be so. They are now eyeing.
Yeah, I'm just going to give them a little sort of.
Warily.
What?
So.
Do you want to go rob them or something? I won't suggest that in character, but I mean, what are you trying to get out of them? I don't even know rob.
Nothing. I'm just intimidating the shit out of them. They broke my loot. Okay, they broke my loot, and I have a giant hippo buddy who's offering to break their hands. So I'm just like.
Sure. Do you have enough money to buy anyone? Is that a concern?
You can't?
A new loot. Well, I guess if Niarb makes it, it's probably half price, right? Or for the
like
materials.
I have 24 gold pieces, so.
Wait, here's the question: do any of you trust Niarb to actually make you this loot?
Well, this is why I'm going
Not
to.
us. This is Dave's.
I said I was going to get the plans from a friend.
I already
Yeah.
have a crossbow, and I like the sound it makes, the music it makes when it twangs, just fine as is. But you want to add more strings to yours.
Damn right I am. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, man. No, well, like, I mean, little dude's buddy might come through, which would be cool. But like, we've got like, crossroads, creepy crossroads dude could be an option as well. So we'll get a loot from somewhere. Now, do you want to go out the back and see if those bards come out in a minute? I'm going to be like, let's just wait around until they finish and then have a quiet word with them about, respecting people's property.
All right, you guys can go wait outside for the bards to appear.
No, we'll wait in the bar for the bards to like finish and then see, just follow them out sort of
Sure.
thing.
The rest of the evening passes. Eventually, the bards pick up, give everyone a wave. Thanks for your tips, everyone. We live on them. I hope you know. We'll be back here tomorrow night. We've got some new music coming for you, so stay tuned, everybody.
Right, Dave's I'm gonna basically try and slip out just ahead of them while they're leaving, sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Just be waiting outside for them, like.
All right, you can slip out ahead of them without being noticed. Brian, you can't slip out ahead of them without being noticed.
I think I'm following after.
Okay. And
pretending.
I'm not super sneaky.
I can probably do most things without being noticed.
All right, but are you following, or are you still working on your plans?
Well, I went up to my room. Do you let me know about this intimidation thing, or are you just?
Yeah, I'll pop upstairs and be like, "Yo, Niab." So we're gonna have a word with those bards. Do you wanna come help? Just in case. There's a little bit of backup, man.
Niarb's got your back.
I'm gonna fist bump you just like. And head downstairs and just be like, you're right, okay, yeah. Probably sharpening my fingernails with a small dagger I've produced from somewhere. Like, Dave's going nasty now. He's just like, you fuck with his loot.
All right, so you're outside. The music has stopped. The musicians are stepping out. And you feel you see the door open. Light shines out into the streets. A bit of the warmth from inside wafts out as the two musicians, a male and a female, step out talking. Oh man, that's good. I really think we're gonna get this gig with the prince. And then I see you.
You broke my loot.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Things
You
just
broke
break
my goddamn
sometimes.
loot. I have a witness that says you broke my loot. What are you gonna do about it?
Look, we gotta go.
Nah, you ain't going nowhere.
I'll like
You
step
broke my loot.
and
Yeah.
put a hand on like the guy's shoulder at this point.
All right. The guy stops. The girl doesn't notice you yet. She draws a dagger from her belt and holds
like,
it towards you menacingly.
If I did roll in for initiative, it's on like
I'll just be like,
that escalated quickly.
Roll me initiative, somebody. Let's do a group initiative. Let's be chill.
okay,
Someone
1d10,
roll a
right?
D10, yeah. All right. Party goes first. She draws a dagger. Get out of my way.
Oh, party.
Anyone in the party can go.
I want to grab the guy if I haven't already,
You've already got a hand on his shoulder.
and then I'll headbutt the girl from behind, from the side.
From above?
From above.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I thought about. I think it says on the gifts that once steel is bared, they consider it a fight to the death. But I'm going to assume that she didn't know what she was doing, and just go with the headbutt. Oh, that I missed though, so it doesn't matter. But I don't think I'm going to draw a weapon. That seems like drawing a giant size large axe.
So
Or my saber.
Shoot.
Excessive use of force.
you go to headbutt her, but you have not done your
Yeah.
calisthenics for the day, and you cannot reach her with a bow to a headbutt.
Oh, Do I still have? And then I have the guy held, right?
Right. Chloe, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna draw my sword and be like, "Yo, lady, you might not wanna."
So you draw your sword. Her dagger becomes a little bit more trembly and a little unwary, and then she looks up, and then just drops the dagger, puts her hands up, and says, "We'll be going."
Yo, you broke my loot.
Does either one of them have an instrument?
One of them has a what do you call this? A violin.
Probably a fiddle.
Sure, whatever. A violin, a fiddle, something like that.
Yeah.
And the other one was a vocalist.
And
The
she's
woman
carrying-
is the musician. He is the vocalist.
And she's carrying a violin in the rain.
It's in a case.
Do they have like a coin purse on the outside of their clothes?
Yeah, it's like tucked next to their cloak, but you can see it.
Okay.
You saw
Right,
them,
in that
like,
case,
shovel
I am
money
just
in.
going to be like, yo, you broke my loot. And I'm going to take both the coin, I'm going to sort of like just cut both the coin purses and be like, do not fuck with musical instruments belonging to other people. You know this shit, man. You know this shit.
She's got one. Would you like me to fuck with it?
No, what did I just say, dude?
Oh.
Be lucky I don't break your goddamn fingers.
They bow their heads in shame.
I have to admire your consistency of morality, even when applied to yourself.
What?
It's an admirable trait.
Just get the hell out of here. Yo, I just
They
don't wanna
run,
get-
as if Ryan lets them go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're happy with whatever gold you
Okay, how much money did they have on them?
You got 10 gold total.
Ooh, sweet.
All right.
It's not. Is that half a loot, or is that a broken? You can probably use your repair your loot, right? It was just like a broken.
The strings
broke
were
the
cut
neck
and the
cut
neck
strings.
was broken.
Yeah, just turn it
Yeah,
into Franken loot and attach. Yeah.
It'll never sound the same again, man.
It'll sound better. It'll have flames and.
Yo, no, that needs like a whole new.
arrows.
No, it needs a whole new neck piece, and you might as well.
Yeah,
just
that's.
one.
You use the crossbow as the new neck piece.
God. All right, we're gonna go to break. When we come back on the other side, we're gonna figure out how a new loot will be acquired. See you guys in a few minutes. Bye bye.